With clubs preparing to spend money in the transfer market once more, other sports take a look back at some of the biggest flops from the past season. Join me, I go by the name Azhar Ali. Number 12 is Yaya Toure, free agent to Olympiacos. 222 minutes was all Yaya Toure managed on his return to Greece with Olympiacos before his contract was terminated. The 36-year-old might not want to retire just yet, but his performance under Pedro Martins clearly left it plenty to be desired. Having won double during his first stint with Olympiacos, both fans and Toure himself will likely want to pretend that this second spell never happened. Number 11, Gianluigi Buffon, free agent to Paris Saint-Germain. The Italian legend may have cost PSG nothing to sign him, but his error in the Champions League against Manchester United was beyond costly. Signed it to help PSG overcome their struggles in Europe, Buffon inexplicably spilled the ball in the second leg against the Red Devils with the scores logged at 1-1 to give Romelu Lukaku a goal. Manchester United will walk away winners that night with Paris Saint-Germain, and Buffon left a rule mistake that once again saw them stumble in. Number 10, Gonzalo Higuain, from Juventus, AC Milan and Chelsea on loan. After terrible performance in the final Premier League game of the season against Leicester City, Chelsea fans were heard singing Tammy Abraham's name as Gonzalo Higuain once again failed to convince the Blues he's worth keeping around. Loaned out twice this season from parent club Juventus at total cost of €18 million, the striker has scored 13 goals across 40 appearances for both AC Milan and Chelsea. A return made all worse considering that the glut of chances has failed to bury, making his future in England far from certain. Leandro Paredes, Zenit to PSG. According to reports in Russia, Leandro Paredes is already eager to return to Zenit after just over 4 months in Paris. Midfielder has thoroughly underwhelmed across his 14 league appearances with PSG, coincidentally losing 3 of the 11 games he started in the league. Fans certainly haven't been impressed with what they have seen from the Paredes, and it seems himself is regretting the big money move. The other one is Yerry Mina, Barcelona to Everton for €30 million. After starting at the World Cup for Colombia, Yerry Mina has struggled to shine Everton this season. Injuries have played their part, with 24-year-old just playing 12 league games for the Toffees. While he's shown glimpses when he's on the pitch, his many absences this campaign has ensured that he is yet to live up with the significant hype. Alexander Golovin, CSKA Moscow to Monaco, €30 million. Another player that impressed at the World Cup but has struggled at the club level after big money move. The Russian attacker's output in League One simply hasn't been good enough, with Golovin pick up 2 goals and 2 assists across 28 appearances. While just 22, Monaco fans won't be inclined to show too much patience with him after what has been a disastrous season for the club. Javier Pastore, Paris Saint-Germain to AS Roma for €24 million. A recurring calf injury has significantly hampered Javier Pastore's first season with Roma, who were hoping for the far move from the attacking midfielder. Pastore has just played 708 minutes across all competition, and while he was scored 4 goals during that period, his absence hasn't been ideal, with his side currently 6th in the Serie A. At 29, Pastore's value is unlikely to increase either, with his recent run of injuries making him a costly bench warmer to date for Roma. Mariano Diaz, Lyon to Real Madrid for €21.5 million. While La Liga bursts earlier in May have made the stats look marginally better for Mariano Diaz's first season back at Real Madrid, the reality is he is failed to justify his price tag. With 4 goals and no assists across 22 appearances, the centre-forward has fallen well short of expectation. Injuries and managerial instability haven't helped him, but Real's fans aren't ones for excuses and will be expecting him to hit the ground running next season or begin looking for another club. Malcolm, Bordeaux to Barcelona, €41 million. Having only scored his first La Liga goal in April, it is safe to say that Malcolm has been a slow burner for Barcelona. Facing his stiff opposition for a spot up front, the 22-year-old has made 21 appearances across all competitions for the Catalan clubs, scoring 4 goals and adding 2 assists. Thibaut Courtois, Real Madrid, Chelsea to Real Madrid, €35 million. After picking up the Golden Glove at the World Cup, Courtois sealed the dream move to Real Madrid over the off-season, but his time at the Bernabeu has been more of a nightmare at times. Not helped by a poor defense, the 27-year-old has been guilty of a few shocking errors in goal and kept the 8th clean sheet in La Liga this season. While he has done enough to lock down the number 1 spot moving forward, Real fans will be wanting far more from him moving forward. Thomas Lemar, Monaco to Atletico Madrid, €70 million. I know they expect a lot more from me and it will come. That's the promise from the Atletico Madrid's record signing Thomas Lemar, who is determined to deliver in Spain after poor start. Across 30 La Liga games to date, he scored just twice and added 3 assists as he struggled to adapt the Atletico demanding system. Lemar also couldn't find the back of the net across 7 Champions League appearances, either, with the Frenchman taking his time to shine. Fred, Shakhtar Donetsk to Manchester United, €61 million. Roy Keane accused Fred of cheating during the most recent Manchester United derby, and Red Devils fans will feel they have been cheated by the high price they paid for the midfielder. Aside from the strong performance against PSG, the Brazilian has looked off the pace at Old Trafford and struggles to cement his spot in the side under both Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. For me, watching Fred all season, he commits into challenges, gets beat, and he can't get back and recover. He's not the legs, Gary Neville said. After 5 years in Ukraine, the 26-year-old certainly isn't feeling the love in England and has been one part of Manchester United a very disappointing season. So that was all about all flop season from the last season. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on the video.